Alright, so all it took was one of the main scenarios. Wait, yeah, okay. To get 80 and then some, 460,000 into 80. And I gotta say, looking at these paladin traits coming up and skills coming up, I'm really looking forward to it because they're finally adding like some self-healing beyond just the one heal that I have. Like my Sheltron is going to become Holy Sheltron, which is going to do some healing and last longer. Like it gives me like a regen. Um, at 84, my Holy Spirit, Holy Circle, and Confiteor, which is a new thing that I just got at 80, are all also going to add healing, which is cool because I use Holy Spirit every like 4 moves, and then once I pop Requiescat, um, I can use it like 4 more times in a row. So awesome. And then what's the other? There's another thing. Divine Veil is gonna add. Like, I'm not actually sure what Divine Veil is. Anyway, but we're doing the level 80 Granson quest to have loved and lost, given to us by Sul Oul in Pla Annie in Ilmeg. Here we go. Cutscene. Granson, I have given you ample time to consider the path that has brought you here, and where it invariably leads all who walk it. I didn't know what to do after I lost Melinda, how to mourn her, or how to live. I felt that if I put it all on Dikaiosyne, put my everything into the hunt, that at least I wouldn't have to think about myself, or what comes next. I wanted to hollow myself out and fill up that hole with hate, forget who I was. An irony of ironies, that's just what the poor bastard tried to do to himself a century ago, too, isn't it? Heh. Hard men making hard choices. What rot. Hold on to Melinda and the memories you shared. Let that love guide you. Or think not of Dikaiosyne, but Brandon, Grand and Peace. But hold on to Melinda and the memories you shared. Let that love guide you. Is my choice. I should have forgot that we're still in there. Oops. You're right. I don't need the hate. I never did. I'll finish it for Melinda and for Brandon, and then I'll move on. Move on, you say? I can't live off hate. Shouldn't have made it this far, frankly. And the more I try to reach for it, the more I find sorrow? Pity? Curse not fate, but mourn her victims. Remember the dead as they lived? Aye, something like that. I reckon Mercy would agree. And Melinda, if she were here, would probably slap me a dozen times and call me a bloody fool for acting the way I have. Or maybe you've been thinking about doing that in her stead, eh? A couple times. You smile and nod. Smack him around. Apologies for treating you with such disrespect before, Sul Oul. I'd like to claim I finally understand what you've been trying to tell me all this time, but I'm still getting my head around it. Recognizing your faults is the first and most important step. I will tell you what I know of the claws of Orthus. In the ring, together with the bracelet and choker, were 3 relics passed down through the royal family over generations, signifying the owner's right to rule. Princess Saulia was the last of her line, and after her death, they were stored in a sanctuary for safekeeping. However, a year ago, a band of thieves learned of its existence. The ones who stole the fangs and eyes of Orthus? Yes, the relics were concealed with magical wards. I can only presume that once they were spirited away, Dikaiosyne was then able to sense their presence. Even in death, a slave to duty, you said. You think he pursued the thieves out of an instinctive loyalty to his princess? That I do. After all, he was content to leave them be so long as they remained hidden. Only 2 of the 3 were taken? Then the third is still... Claim the claws of Orthus, and he will surely come for you. Yes. Timh, Tim, Gaius, Gyeus. Tim Gaius is where you must go. Once you arrive at the palace I marked on your map, cast this powder into the air. The glamour will fade, and you will see the chest with the ring. The rest is up to you. Thank you, Sul Oul. I promise we will bring your friend peace. With me, sinner. And may you find peace as well, child. Righto. Where'd you guys go? Oh. I have not been there. I'm going to explore a new area in this zone. That was a little bit unexpected. Good news is I was able to get the ability to fly without having been to this other area. So once outside Plot Any, we have rolling, hilly kind of pathways, giant stalagmite crystals, like pointing, like point towers into the air, spiky towers into the air, here and there. We are passing through, what's this place called again? I think this is where we found, isn't this where we found, Urianje? Yeah, because down here is, Lila Laran. Okay. So to the west of where we found Urianje and south, so southwest, definitely. Tim Gaius. So I thought I've been over here before, but I thought I went to the lake to, oh wait, I went north. Whatever, okay. We find it one of those tall, pointy kind of crystal towers, you know, kind of jagged, not necessarily uniform at all. And we have a destination, which we will put the mushroom powder into the air. Spread it like we just don't care. We have a level 80 synced event, item level 420 or lower. You toss the powder into the air, and as it slowly settles to the earth as twinkling motes of light, a coffer begins to take shape, and a cutscene. A coffer and a cutscene. We find a ring. It gleams. It's picked up immediately by Granson. This must be the claws of Orthus. He pockets it. All that's left is to decide when and where we want to confront the Eater. We walk away from everything else in the coffer. Sad. Well, I guess we don't have a choice because the Eater is here. He appears through a dark purple roiling portal. Or we could deal with it here and now. Speak of the devil and he shall appear. Hey there, old man. I don't know you and you don't know me, but I know your story, and I know this isn't you. And I know that if Lady Saldia was here, she'd say the same thing. And he draws his two-handed greatsword. It'll all be over soon, I promise you. I draw my sword and board. Dikaiosyne draws his sword and board. Gleaming white armor, the paladin with a lot of like cool black accents and little designs and stuff, and the battle is beginning here. Come, let's put the poor bastard out of his misery. How dare you automatically put me in the thing? Was I gonna want? outside of the arena, it starts doing this summoning thing, and I don't know what the... Oh, just a knockback, okay. Brand of Sin. Just jumps up. What the? Did he do that? There's a white orb in the middle. Okay. He summons me to it. Well, that's hardly fair. Hold on, Sinner. It's one of those group up mechanic thingies. This is surprisingly complicated. Still with me? Yeah, bud. Yeah, do it, motherfucker. Stop it, dude. I want to use my... I just popped my damage. Holy whatever your ass. Summon 3 bright spheres. Oh, some crisscross patterns. Nothing really. Maybe if I was right behind him, I would get it, but might makes right. Something doesn't smell right. Stand back. A few orbs. Oh gosh. Some pillars. You don't want to stand next to the pillars. Some crisscross. Oh god damn. The orbs have made. What the fuck was I in? Wait, no. What did I get hit by? What did I get hit by? Oh, this is gonna be another fucking... I made a video years ago about the Operation Archon battle, and the pattern was not a... I died twice, and then I decided to finally make a video. I'm like, I think I got it. So the third try was as perfect as it can be, really. I wonder if that's happening again now. Because I don't understand what they're like overlapping fields. I don't know exactly what I stood in that was bad. Get all of your best attacks out during that fight or flight 20 seconds or whatever it is, so you can get a bunch of them. Straff blade is going to hit me no matter what, so whatever. Again, I think like a lot of these are like you can hit no matter what. Suck into this. Now, was there something? Is there something I'm supposed to do there? So you'll be doing this on anything. It's not like you're going paladin, so. I don't know if I am supposed to be healing myself in between shit here and there. Because warriors can. Like, they have one. Well, every time they do their number 3. Okay, orbs, crisscrossing. Like to dash around the field. Let me get behind him. See if I can get. See if I don't get hit. That's what I love, man. Yeah. So there's one nice spot behind him. See if I can get with this wrap. Might makes right. What does this do? Like, Something doesn't smell right. Stand back. Like, what? Okay, there's a crisscross. Granson is standing at one of the pillars. Oh god. I'm gonna stand at the pillar. Is this bad? I'm in overlapping. Yeah, I was in overlapping again. The last time I died, I wasn't in... I thought I was in a clear... Right, third try. Throw your powder in the air. You're witnessing failure and yeah. As far as I know, so far, there's nothing I can do to avoid like getting sucked into that white sphere. I can avoid all these surface attacks. That's not a problem. They're annoying. They almost interrupt my yes. Wrath Blade is only stand behind them and nothing else. Can still do, even though he goes to like the middle or like an edge. So let's see if I can avoid getting sucked into this. Can I? Like way back here maybe? Nope. Here's what it is. Oh! Maybe that... Maybe hollowed ground. Remember hollowed ground was during that, like, what appears to be unavoidable? Or maybe standing in the pillar for a second? The pillars that are summoned have a little bit of light to them. So maybe standing in those just to grant yourself some kind of a bonus protection kind of thing? So there's the spheres. These are easy to dodge. Just create crisscrosses. Just get out of the crisscross. Nothing with well, yeah, I like chessboard. Stand behind him during Wrath Blade. Okay, so Granson, when he summons these pillars, Granson gets into a pillar. I'm gonna get into a pillar. And then crisscross these. Okay, he gets into another pillar. He gets into a third. So this should be a safe zone right here. Because it's white. White is safe. Hey! Oh, and then another. Okay. Wait, there's another. Fuck. Oh man. Tough old bastard, isn't he? But I'm no slouch myself. That was crazy. I don't like that. I don't even know if I did it right. But I think I took about the same amount of damage as Granson. I think I did it right that time. So, what's Wrath Blade? Let me give you the heal, but now that it does like anything, it's just a health point. Sanctified Soul, you just spread out. Healing of Granson does like nothing against a mountain. It just didn't get myself alive. Gonna get sucked into this again. Granson has an idea about not to. Oh, Granson got something. Okay, I got you, baby. Yeah. Wicked White, I felt that one. Thanks. got some crisscross, you got some spready outy. Take some damage for sure. Heal. Live, baby. Draft weight behind him. Come on, Granson. Behind him. What are you doing? Why are you going ham? Pillar. Okay, so Granson stands in a pillar to start with. Not that I think that does anything. We're gonna have some crisscross and shit here. Where? No, this is a safe spot. Why is he standing in a pillar? Oh god, stop. Just let me kill you, asshat. No shit. What? Wait, I cast Requiscat. Yeah, I was like, why am I not Requiscatting? Oh, the range is only fucking 2 yards? That makes sense. Okay. Right sphere, you're gonna suck either me. Oh, that's just stuck in. I got you, Bubby. I'm trying to keep you alive. I don't have any mana left. Okay, well, you're on your own now. This is all we got. Don't die, man. Massive damage tags that look super cool. Don't stand in front of him, dude. Don't be a martyr. Stop, you stand behind him. I don't know how anybody gets through this without healing Granson. Oh, fuck me. Another spread out. Crazy shit. Okay, give me your circles. That I might stand in them. I guess it's gonna die now. You can't heal Granson. I don't know how you do this. Because oh god, duty complete somehow. If you can't heal Granson, I honestly don't have a clue how you survived that, because I was still doing about as much damage as I ever could. But anyway. Damn eater. Let him go. He's not your bloody puppet. Dikaiosyne's on the ground, sparkling as all the others have been. Shatters into light particles and a kind of like a dull blue crystals on the ground where he was. Finally. You watching, Melinda? Kind of like a pale sky blue, if that makes sense. Pick it up. It glows. And we're about to see Brandon. The last memory of Brandon. Or however this works. Now, and ever after, my lady Saldia, my sword is yours to command. Brandon? He's still in there? And his ghost, walks forward but then comes back walking a different direction. And he's holding a crystal. I'll not hesitate again, no matter the cost, no matter the sacrifice. Wait, is he trapped in the memory still? You're wrong, Brandon. That's not what she would want. Let go of your anger. Let go of her. He fades again. Walks forward again in paladin armor. Beautiful, white, gleaming. A gold crown. But that would make me lesser in your eyes, wouldn't it? To shoulder a burden that need not be mine? No, I I will not forsake compassion and love. I will not dishonor your memory. Oh, my Lady Saldia. He smiles to the sky. And I believe that's the last of him. All the twinklings are gone. There's one more bright, brilliant white flash. He's gone. And on the ground we see the crown, the ring, a bracelet. He picks up the crown. And with that, the three treasures of the royal family are reunited. Now we've just got to find a place to stick them so that no scavenger ever stumbles upon them again. Least we can do for the princess and her knight, am I right? You smile and nod. Maybe Sul Oul will have some ideas. Let's head back to Plot Eddie. Sorry, I'm starting my nighttime sleepy helpers routine here. Alright. Now we can just teleport. Come on. I don't fuck with you. Seriously, I would like to see somebody do that on a character that is not capable of healing. It's because it's tank only. And Paladin is the only one that has a healing spell that's usable on others, you know? Back to Sul Oul, cutscene. Is it done? Brennan has been laid to rest? You saw us when we arrived. Do you really have to ask? He smiles. No, I suppose not. Oh, my dear friend, I pray you have found peace. And what of you, Granson? Has the turmoil in your heart subsided at last? I suppose so, though, to be honest, it felt like I made my peace with him before we even fought. She shakes her head a little bit. Because you finally saw him for what he was and accepted that truth into your heart, the battle was but an afterthought. Ha! Easy for you to say. You didn't have to cross blades with the bloke. By the way, I've brought you some gifts. And he hands over, I'm assuming, the 3 royal crown thingies and whatnot. 3 royal relics of Vobert? Then Brandon was safeguarding both the bracelet and the choker? And now it's your turn to look after the whole lot. That's what Lady Saldia and her knight would have wanted, I reckon. Yes, of course. That their souls may sleep soundly forevermore, we shall enshrine these relics for all eternity. Now that that's settled, I suppose we should be on our way. There's a detour I'll have to take, but afterwards I'd like to speak with you back at the usual spot in the Crystarium. You nod. Be well, Sul Oul. And off he trots. I think that one has a bright life ahead of him. Few can find the strength to overcome such terrible tragedy, but he did. As have you, on no few occasions, I am sure. You smile. It has been a pleasure, Mercy. Do visit me, should you ever yearn to hear an old fool prattle on and on. You nod. Screen cutscene over. Crystarium, we will return to you. Ahora. Alright, and then to the musica. Nope. Okay, good. Didn't mean to do that. It was already my home point anyway. Musica? Icon has musica? I'm so sorry for who I am as a person. And through the bar and commons kind of area back to the wall that Granson is helping hold up with his leaning. The wallflower. Typical emo Dark Knight. Damn it. The One spot on my back is a giant. Well met, Sinner. I'm glad you have made it back safe and sound. Glad to see you made it, whatever. Having returned to where it all began, I can't help but think back to when I first came here, thinking only of Dikaiosyne and my revenge. I was so wrapped up in my own personal affairs that I didn't realize I was only pushing others away. Glennard was the only one who saw through the facade. He's a perceptive one. I took one look at me when I got back and broke into a smile. But enough about him. I have yet to thank you properly, Mercy. I owe you so much for sticking with me to the end. So what's next for you, Sinner? Good question. Can't say I feel at home here, or in Wright, or anywhere else, so I might spend some time on the road. I may not be as skilled a fighter as you, but I reckon I'm better than most. There's always someone in need of a reliable sword hand. Melinda would want me to use my talents for a noble purpose, and helping folks in need fits the bill. Hells, isn't that what Brandon and his comrades wound up doing in the end? So, let's not call it a goodbye. Let's just say, until the next hunt. He gives a wave. And he is done holding up this wall. He walks away. Turns. Doesn't turn, actually, with his back to us. Wheresoever you go, may you find shade, Sinner. And then continues walking. His character model actually looks a fair bit like Emmett Selk from the back with the robes, like the same, pretty much the same robes. Oh, we see him continuing on. Looks up to the sky, and kind of like the main common area outside of the Exarch's room. Or no, sorry, he's at the very entrance that we first came to, and he is walking along the bridge. We get tenacity, critical hit, and determination materia. Each of them have 8, or give 8. And what I'm going to do in the next video, next time, definitely not tonight, is before I start that next story quest, I'm going to just show getting the red mage gear and the paladin gear that we now have access to. I think, gosh dang it, it was not Mount Gold. Is it Malika's Well? No, it's not Malika's Well. Where is that place? It's not Katana Ravel. Is it? It's not Don Meg. Yeah. Holminster Switch. No. It's not the Tempest. Yep. Okay. So we're gonna go to the Ondo Cups right now. Not use a token, and we'll go down to the trader dude, the guy who was like the crafter for the Ondo, to like replace whatever they lost with this whole thing. But I'll log out here to get the rested experience points, and yeah, that's 420. That's 400. Oh wait, what? Hold on. Okay, so hold on. So Holy Spirit, oh shit. I did it wrong. So Holy Spirit naturally has a 300 potency. When it's at the end of your chain, so right after you use Royal Authority, you get a 400 potency Holy Spirit. And if you use Requiescat, you get a 600 potency Holy Spirit. However, if you use Requiescat at level 80, you now also grant, what's it called? Confiteor Ready, which gives you Confiteor, which does it become instant cast? Yeah, so if anytime I pop Requiescat, it doesn't seem like I have any reason to use anything except for Confiteor. Because Confiteor's wording is also really weird. So, deals... Wait, does this give Confiteor ready too? Allows the next Holy Spirit or Holy Circle. Okay, hold on, Requiscat. Huh, okay, so from now on it looks like when I use Requiscat, I should be using Confiteor instead of Holy Spirit because Confiteor just does more damage. It gives you 920 potency with the same mana cost. And it will also do AoE. Am I reading this wrong? I have to have a target within 3 yards, obviously, to use Requiscat, so it's not like I can just pop this whenever I want. That's the weird thing about Requiscat that I didn't understand like until this video actually. I thought I could just pop it, but every time I've tried to pop it before, I've been like right next to a target, so I've never had to worry about my range. You can't just pop it to get when you're running away to get 4 easy breezy casts of Holy Spirit. So interesting. And I'm gonna have to think about getting myself another bar. So I have hot bars. 1, 2, 3 is my main 3. I've got 4 on the side in a 3 across by 4 up down for other things. 5 and 6 are used for either marking or like changing classes super easily. So that leaves 7, 8, 9. No. Where is there? Yeah, where's 7? Over here. I still have no idea what the cross hotbar does. Sorry, I mean, it's over. The quest is over. The fight's over after 3 tries. Was it 3 this time or 4? I can't remember. Whatever. I think it was 3. I'm not sure. Luckily, the death happens pretty short into the fight, so... Oh, I want 12 by 1. I've seen other people with their videos. They have, like, these weird diamond setups for their abilities, and I'm like, where are all your skills? Because I have so many. But yeah, we'll do... So 12, like, basically we made it a horizontal bar instead of vertical. And we will move it just above our hotbar 3. And do I have to make it, like, visible? Oh yeah, now it's on. It wasn't before, apparently. Okay. I might make, like... I have so many AoE things now. We'll see. Well, yeah, we'll see. Put the tank thingy up there to get out of the way of other things. Put those things. Like, I like having all my, like, damage reduction cooldown. Oh, there's Divine Veil. So it's one of my upcoming traits will add a healing component to Divine Veil. It's nice. Okay, yeah, we'll figure this shit out. For the most part, just giving myself like a little bit more room to spread out my damage reducers is nice. Everything else is pretty good where it is. Shield Bash I like almost never use, so just having it maybe right next to my I probably still won't use it. And I have my interrupt, which is my thumb, like the thumb button closest to me. Still, I will use it when it becomes a thing, but and then low blow is shift thumb button, which I never use. Probably helpful. There are so yeah. Anyway, I've been in groups as a red mage that doesn't have an interrupt. In the groups I ran with, no, sorry, I was running with fucking NPCs, wasn't I? Yeah, I was testing that out with like this expansion lets you run with the scions. Like, and no, they might say cool stuff like you can, yeah, but they don't really say anything that's at all interesting. Um, you know what? Let's put intervention and cover up there. That's fine. Shirk might be fun. Actually, you know what? Let's do that. Let's put Shirk, which is another kind of, it's related to threat. So I click on a target party member and then shirk them. I'm gonna shirk you, man. Okay, cool. Whatever. Cool. So yeah, the video is over. I'm done with videos for tonight. I only made 2, sadly, because things and stuff. The sponsor, non-sponsor for this video is Tillamook Country Smoker Keto Friendly Zero Sugar Beef Jerky. I can honestly say I haven't bought this in a while. I don't know if it's the best price out there still. It probably isn't. I have no idea, but it was the best price at the time. One of the ones that I was buying, which I think was a Jack Links brand, stopped being sold or the price got jacked up. So I changed over this. It's the best keto jerky, no sugar added kind of stuff that I could find. Still a very good taste in my opinion. A good keto snack. But if you purchase this with the link in my description, if it's still a good price, um, then I'll get a small cut. If not, no worries. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time. Bye.